What a wonderful world this would be. La da 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 da. History. La da 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 da. Biology. What? You ready?
Oh, hey.
Hey.
And action. Hey, guys. Welcome
Hey.
back. You were just serenaded by the one and only Justin.
Was that actually
Jones.
recording?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's fantastic.
It was going. It was going all right.
Yeah. Little Sam Cooke there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back to another episode, guys. Thanks for joining us. Justin, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, I know it took a while for you to get a hold of me and everything.
Yeah.
Get to my people.
Well,
and
dude,
everything,
the craziest thing, the crazy part is, like, we're roommates, yeah, but I have to call your assistant because you're so goddamn busy. And
yeah, you got to give Lisa a call.
yeah, I mean,
Not really my assistant, but I still use her.
can you?
True story.
I can't wait for the day that we both have assistants and we're just.
Oh, it's going to be terrible for them.
It's gonna be so bad, but
Only for the reason of us trying to communicate with each other.
but Justin technically, well, you don't technically have the assistant. It's your stepmom's assistant.
Yeah, but it's perks.
Same thing.
I get some perks.
I thought it was funny that.
Hey, I
you-
need to get a flight set up. Oh, I'll get on that.
Yeah, I thought it was funny that over Christmas, when your stepmom asked you what you wanted, she just told you to talk to her assistant.
Yeah. What do you want? What's your Christmas list? I want. Oh, just text her.
Oh,
Okay.
must be nice.
Hey, worked out well. I got this bad boy. Yes, indeed. Speaking of, I pulled something up.
Okay.
Because I don't know. Top searched keywords.
Oh, okay.
just-
What are we looking? But like.
So I just was curious what people would type into Google.
Oh. Okay.
So the first thing that people type in there at 2,147,483,647 was the top winner, and it was Facebook.
I think a lot of people, what people do, because I see the top 5 is basically Facebook, YouTube, Google,
Yeah.
Gmail.
Who
Is there
goes
an
to Google?
Is there an owl in here?
There is. Who goes to Google and types in Google?
Well, okay, so I think I might know
Are
this.
there-
I think I might
are
know.
there-
Wait. I
are
think
there
I might know this
9
answer.
Are there 923,000,000 old people that just do that?
No, they're. It's just. You know what it is. So you know how on your Safari browser, you can just type something in, it'll just go to it. You don't have to fill out a URL anymore. You can just be like Facebook, and it just will go there.
Yeah.
That's because that search bar is integrated with Google. So if I type in Google and I want to go to the Google page,
cheat, though.
yeah. So if I go to if I just type in Google and I want to go to a Google page, like how like on Google you have like the little things and it says like you click on it, it goes Google Drive, Google Mail, Gmail, blah blah, all those things. So I'll do that. I'll just type in Google, it'll bring me there, and I can click on those things.
Interesting.
So that's why.
I think it's funny the top 10.
But yeah.
Top 10 that goes Facebook, YouTube, Google, Gmail, Hotmail,
People still use
XXNX,
Should we check out that one?
X videos,
Let's definitely look at
then
that one.
Amazon, then Translator, then XXX.
Let's look at all the ones with the X's.
How many X's? They have, so far we've got 7 X's.
It's crazy that Hotmail is higher than Amazon, and also the porn sites
Yeah.
are higher than Amazon.
Yeah.
So Amazon's still losing out to porn.
Amazon can do
Maybe they should
much
start
better.
producing their own porn.
Yeah, probably.
Amazon Studios present Titty Bang 3. Oh, the pizza guy's here.
And then, okay, so
I lost my wallet.
did you check the dresser? Oh, I didn't.
No, but I can pay you in a different way. 2 cops.
This
on
one
the
goes.
beat.
This one goes. Top search for photography keywords.
Okay.
Photography editing. Second, Sexual photography. Then photography.
Oh wait, let's look up that one.
Then sexy photography. Then porn photography. Pornography shops. Mirror photography.
What?
Babies photography. Nudist photography. And stock photography. Those are the top 10 for top search photography keywords. That's absolutely hilarious. Arts is actually so arts.
Art is the actually only normal one.
art,
Porn isn't even on that one.
Art keyword. So it's like nobody puts art.
Yeah.
So pets art, electronic arts, nail arts.
Well, you never get your nails done?
Well, I didn't know that there was that many people that were really concerned about it.
It's only 800,000.
Pixel art, clip art, creative arts agency, wall art, martial arts. I wouldn't have thought of that. Arts and craft, and then paper art.
Well, martial arts, it's just a form of expressive art.
I just pulled up because I was like, what do people type into these things?
Huh.
So that's what I have to contribute to the stuff today.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. That's what I got.
Interesting.
Yeah, your door's creaking.
Yeah, I guess I didn't shut it all the way.
It's the wind.
It's also raining.
It is raining outside. I had to work a little bit in the drizzle today. It wasn't terrible though. I don't like working outside when it's raining. It's changed my perspective on rain. I like rain, but I like it now when I'm sitting in here and I can look at it and hear it. When I'm in it and it's in my shoes and socks, I don't like it.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks.
It does. It does indeed. I'm getting into my relaxed position here.
Yeah, dude. You know what's crazy is we've only been going for 6 minutes, and I feel like it's been 5 hours.
Yeah. Underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't have a topic.
No topic today.
No.
Should we just sing our way through this thing?
Yeah, why not? Do you have
I've been in a big Otis Redding mood lately.
Oh, we're actually gonna sing. I don't really.
No, I've been listening to a lot of like Otis Redding type of stuff. Sam Cooke, Temptations, all that jazz.
What
because there's a few versions of some songs, but one actually I had this conversation with this guy today. The song "You Send Me," it's a great song.
I don't think I've
Never you ever heard of it?
I don't think so.
Darling, you send me. No?
Maybe.
I know that you send me.
I don't think so.
No? Okay. I've played it around the house. I guess you weren't listening. Very good song.
Question is though, am I ever
What? Listening?
Yeah. To you?
No. That'd be a definite no. That would make sense now.
Yeah.
I thought you'd listen to Otis, but I guess since I was playing it, it would be something that you didn't listen to.
You're very keen on that.
Yeah. But that song, "You Send Me," there's a bunch of it. Sam Cooke does it. A bunch of other people do it. Otis Redding has the best version by far. It's so much soul in it. I mean, it's Otis Redding, so it's going to have a lot more soul, but it's just so good. Because the Sam Cooke version, when he sings it, it's very kind of doo-wop-y. Darling, you send me, you know?
Yeah.
And then Otis comes in and he goes, darling, you send me. And he like gets the fucking, all the,
I see.
yeah. Whoa,
I see.
whoa, whoa. Like the whole, so much better than, well, not so much better, but it's definitely better in my opinion than the other versions.
I don't know if I've heard that song, but I've definitely heard those singers.
You should definitely listen to it. And on your next date, if you're driving somebody in the car, you play that song. Done.
Well,
That's a tip right there for all you lovebirds out there. Get a little Otis Redding going. A little "You Send Me."
well,
Signed, sealed, and delivered. A little Stevie Wonder. You know what I mean? Yep. That's exactly what I was thinking. Just when you have that going, don't do that.
Who's more famous for doing that, Ray Charles or Stevie Wonder?
That's a very good question. Well, it's a very good question because they're very similar.
Because I feel like Stevie Wonder.
I gotta look this up now.
For those of you who aren't watching, we're doing the piano playing.
Yeah,
motions
it's the classic either Stevie Wonder or Ray Charles version of the playing the piano.
But like Stevie Wonder's got he's more poppy, right? His music's more.
Happy birthday to you.
But you know, like,
Happy birthday. Yeah.
so his music's more like uppity and poppy and like, and whereas Ray
Sunset
Charles was like really
on your-
jazz and bluesy and kind of. So he was
a
like
little bit, but they both. I mean, they both. It was very similar. Like mess around, everybody doing the mess around. Da, da, da. That's Ray Charles, and that's very moving around.
Yeah.
That's very moving and grooving. I gotta look this up. We gotta look up now. We have
Okay.
we have this up here, so we have to do this. We also have a trained singer in the other room today, so
Yeah.
we might have her come out and sing opera for you. She probably won't do it though. All right, let's see. Ray Charles on piano. Let's see what we got here. What are we doing? Are we doing a little bit younger, a little bit older?
I don't know.
The Jamie Foxx version?
Well, Jamie Foxx is Jamie Foxx. It's not really Ray Charles.
Yeah, I know,
now,
but he
is
did
it?
such a good job in that movie. It's ridiculous.
I don't think that's the debate.
Well, I'm throwing it in there. Look at that face of his. He's got a little smile going on. Now we gotta here
There
we
you go.
That's
what I say.
yeah. Oh, can we play this? Are we allowed to play this on here? Is it a copyright version?
We'll play a little bit.
So he's got. I'm
Maybe
doing
just-
I'm doing
maybe
I'm
just-
doing a spot on impression.
Maybe just skip around until you find.
It's a little bit.
Well, he's really stiff.
Yeah, he's pretty stiff about it.
Okay, I think we get the idea.
So yeah, he's in here.
Yeah. Okay.
He's in there. All right.
All right.
So that's
So he's really stiff.
that's.
Oh, I wonder if there's like a video Ray Charles comparison with Stevie Wonder.
I don't know. Stevie Wonder on
Oh, there's a bug.
piano. Get it? Did you get it
Got it.
on the first go?
Got it on the first go.
Wow.
I
Oh, is it?
wait. So I forgot to tell you. I was trained by Mr. Miyagi, and that's why I can grab bugs first go.
Look. It's Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles.
Oh, perfect.
So we get to see the difference in their movements.
Oh, they're dueling
Dueling
pianos.
pianos. I don't think there's anything I could have gotten that's better than this. Okay.
So Stevie Wonder.
Oh, okay. I already got it.
He
I already
sways.
I know exactly what it is. It's all the head. Ray Charles moves from the body in here.
Ray Charles moves from the hips. Like
It's-
everything is
yeah.
locked from the hips.
Yeah. It's like the upper rib cage.
Stevie Wonder moves from the neck.
So yeah, Stevie.
Everything-
Stevie
his
Wonder-
body follows
over
his
like-
head.
Yeah, and he's over like this, and then Ray Charles is. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Totally.
Yep.
See?
Well, okay. So when he got older, he kind of loosened up a little. He's still
Listen.
stiff.
He's still stiff. You can say.
That's a young Stevie Wonder.
Young Stevie. Yeah, see, Stevie's got here, but then when he finally does do the singing, he's
Yeah,
with
yeah.
his head.
For sure.
Yeah, he's there. That's the difference in that one.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right, I'm
Wow.
glad we looked that one
What
up.
a
I was
fun
actually,
experience.
I thought so. I thought so. So I have a new friend as of today, as of
Yep.
this morning.
Yeah.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
Clifton Collins Jr.
You don't say.
I do. I do.
That's-
We're gonna do wonderful things together.
That's amazing.
It is amazing. It is amazing. He no, we're friends on Instagram now. he's part of the 20 people that follow me.
Only 20?
I don't know, 25 maybe now.
Dang, dude.
Yeah, it's growing.
That's crazy because I remember when it was hard enough to get 3 followers, and you have 25.
It's at 25.
Holy shit! Wait, so how? Okay, because I'm really trying to step up my game. How do I get from like 5 to 25? Like what do I have to do to
You
maximize?
find people. You hold a
Mhm.
gun to their head. You say, pull out your phone, go to your Instagram, and follow me, and then they do it.
But-
Sometimes though, they'll when you end up walking away, they won't follow you anymore.
Oh, okay. So what if I don't have a gun? Because I don't.
Just put something like in your pocket like that, or spread a boner. Either way.
Okay.
Top tips.
So-
So I've gotten dating already, and then I've got Instagram
So
boosting.
So if I pop a stiffy and go and put my hand in my pocket,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, follow me on Instagram, otherwise I'll shoot you.
It basically worked for Gene Wilder. Somebody thought that he had a gun. They put their hands up. Granted, it was a girl that got out of the shower in the movie See No Evil, Hear No Evil.
Oh, it's an amazing movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you could get away with shit like that.
Put your hands up.
You could get away with shit like that in those days.
He goes, put your hands up. She goes, no. Put them up.
You know what's hilarious about the whole like finger in the pocket gun thing is like,
What gun would fit?
but no, not even that, because there are
Oh, you
guns.
got the cardigan sweater. What is that thing?
Yeah, it's like a little sweater gun, Carter
Yeah.
sweater.
Carter.
Cashmere sweater.
Nice.
But who would fall for that? Who would fucking freeze?
Well,
Or I'll shoot you.
the one person that doesn't fall for it gets shot because the guy actually has a gun. That's just the trade-off on that, though.
But I mean, do you think like, okay, like, so I get it, like maybe in like the 50s and 60s when like,
Yeah, put your
or
hands
like
up,
like maybe like the 30s through the 50s where everyone was robbing everybody at all the banks and shit. So like they were,
Yeah.
but like maybe after
Don't be a wise guy. Put your hands up.
What are you, some sort of Weisenheimer? I'll shoot you.
Yeah, it's good Daffy Duck, man.
That's not Daffy Duck.
Who was that?
I don't know.
Oh,
It was Joe
Pesci?
Joe Pesci's brother.
Joe Pesci's cousin.
Yeah.
Hey, what am I, some sort of clown to you?
Now it's on record.
If you that's on record, exactly. That's Harrison's version of
My
Joe Pesci.
What am I, some sort of clown to you?
That's how he sounds in my head. If he ever came,
The two Utes.
yeah.
Two Utes.
You
What-
motherfucker, you.
What's a Ute? You know, Ute. Youths. The two youths. What movie?
Casino.
My cousin Vinny.
Oh.
Come on.
I don't think I've seen
Come on,
it.
son.
I don't think I've seen it.
You haven't seen My Cousin Vinny?
No, I just saw Casino like a couple months ago.
I thought your voice deepened a little bit.
What?
You just becoming a man.
Oh, yes. Yes,
It's like
I'm a
seeing
man.
The Godfather.
I've
It's
seen
like a rite
those
of
plenty
it's
of
like a rite
times,
of
though.
passage. It's like a rite of passage for a man to see The Godfather.
Hmm.
And Casino is kind of another step in the. It's basically any of the gangster movies. You have to
Okay.
like bring yourself up into the. What are you doing now? Which one are you doing? Because you had one face but a different sound. You had the narrow face. Yeah, right. I don't care.
Okay, man.
That's fine. But then
That's
you
fine.
also,
It's
but then
fine.
also you
Don't
had
worry
a
about it.
you had a little Al Pacino
I
thing
know.
going on.
I wasn't sure what I was.
Hooah!
I wasn't sure what I was trying to go for.
Oh, I don't know. Where are we going?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Was that Jimmy Stewart?
Early Pacino.
Oh.
Yeah. What's going on? What's going on?
Why? You want the moon, Alice? I'll put a lasso around. I'll give you the moon.
You have a really good Jimmy. I love. Well,
When I overdo it.
your Jimmy Stewart is great.
I'll throw around. I'll throw a lasso around it for you, Alice. I'll bring you the moon. That version.
Yeah, that's so good.
It's just like him. I know. I maybe added like half a second on, but it's pretty accurate. I thought.
There was a murder in the window across the way. I saw it. I swear.
I don't know what kind of murder. She's going to fucking rant with. There's a murder over there. Well,
Yeah.
gotta go investigate this murder. Let's go.
I love.
I don't see a murder going on over there.
All right, what are we just?
I'm just going through everything.
Oh. Well, you know what?
Stupid murders.
You know what's funny about Al Pacino is his progression. I think they talked about this in The Trip.
You mean
Al Pacino, where he's just like, he starts off, he's like, yeah, so
they talked about Michael
Yeah, they
Michael
did
Caine.
Michael
They did
Caine,
Michael
but,
Caine.
but they also did. I'm pretty sure.
Young Al Pacino. Al Pacino
Yeah.
used to sound like that
Yeah.
when he spoke. Say that. Who's that? Who's that scary man over? That's my Diane Keaton. Who's that scary man over there?
Who's that scary man over there?
Oh, that's. I can't do it. I don't even know what he sounds like. I don't know. That's well, Kate. That's Luca Brasi over there. He's been with the family for many years. He's speaking to himself. Why is that scary man speaking to himself? I don't think I've ever done Diane Keaton before.
No, but you've done Michael Keaton.
I've done Michael Keaton. You want to dance? Want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Fuck, now I forgot the line. He's like, my father made him an offer you can't refuse. Well, what was it? Kate, that's not me. That's my family. It's not me. No, but what was it? Well, he told him. He told the producer. He went over and he said, either your signature or your brains are going to be on the contract. It's a true story. Something like that. I forgot the fucking line now because I get Diane Keaton in my head.
That's so funny.
That's The Godfather, by the way.
The what?
Yeah.
I've never seen it. Just kidding.
I think your voice went up so high just then that all the dogs in the entire area heard you. I think I've seen it before.
How did you get into doing voices?
Did I start with that?
Yeah, like was it something that
so
you decided like you were just messing around with, or
When
did you see
when
something? You're like,
when
"Oh,
I was
wanna do that."
younger, my family, we loved watching movies and stuff. My mom would watch a certain style of film. My dad and I would watch a certain style of films. My parents were divorced when I was younger, and before I went to every week I'd go back and forth. But before I went to my mom's house, my dad and I had boys' night out. So basically, we had flank steak, potatoes, and a tomato salad, and we watched a classic movie.
Nothing's changed.
No, nothing's changed at all. And it's a really good flank steak, and I still make it to this day all the time.
Because I'm pretty sure when you're the last time not this last time, but the time before when you came with your brother, we went to that place and all three of you got flank steaks.
Yeah, we got steak. It's the best.
No, I think
the best.
specifically flanks though.
Well, it's no, not that place.
Oh.
But we do like our flank steak. Although my dad's version is the best. The best. I make a second best. I can't beat him because he's the original OG of it, but mine's like right there. But voice, yeah. So we just would watch movies all the time, and it was around middle schools where I discovered my love for acting. Yeah, it was middle school, beginning of middle school, 6th grade. And so we'd watch films and stuff. My dad would go, "Can you do that?" If there was like a kid or whatever it was, and then I just started to kind of just kept going with it. My mom would always be like, she'd rewind a scene.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember we would watch Rush Hour, and she thought it was really funny the part with the guy who plays Ari in Entourage.
Jeremy Piven.
Jeremy Piven plays the gay guy in Rush Hour 2, I think it was.
Something like that.
Yeah, where it goes buttercream. What size is the waist? Let's go in. That one. Then he's like, "You must be out of your damn mind." That's Chris Tucker, not Jackie Chan.
Yeah. Oh, really?
I can do a Jackie Chan. I did an action scene with Jackie Chan in a parking lot. I held a car.
Clean yourself up, man. You did.
That's my Chris Tucker.
Mama.
I like him in Fifth Element. He's got the.
Yeah. But yeah, that was the beginning of that. That's kind of started all that. But she'd rewind to be like, and so then we'd wind it enough times because she thought it was hilarious that she would do that for every movie. But I'd end up starting to like do the characters over again so that she wouldn't rewind it again, and I could just do it instead of having to rewind the movie. But it just started to build and build and build. And I just love messing with voices and all that stuff. It's so much fun.
Oh yeah, it's my favorite.
I know you love doing it.
Yeah.
We actually never do it when we're alone at the apartment here.
No.
No voices. It's only if there's a camera or somebody watching.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Bullshit. We always do it every day.
well, you know, the best thing about having voices, like doing voices, is that you never have to talk to anyone else.
Yeah, it's true.
You can just talk to yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do it often.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, how are you? Fine, mate. How are you? Oh man, I'm doing really well. Your accent's great. Oh, thanks, bro.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro. Hey, how are you?
But yeah, voices are great. I think
Yeah.
it's helped with a lot of things. Actually, helped me get way better grades in Spanish when I was younger in Spanish
Because
class.
you could put the accent on the
Yeah,
on the Spanish.
yeah. And a lot of people would be like, "Si, senor." I'd be like, "Si, senor." I'd just be like, "Ah, sounds like he knows what he's talking about." Marcus grade up. He practiced.
It's a good teacher impression.
Thank you. Yeah.
Did you ever, outside of like doing like of being an actor, did you ever like think that like voices that you would want to do anything with voices, or was it just something that you
Yeah,
had
I mean,
fun
I've always loved so many different things. I mean, I just do it for friends and all that kind of
Mhm.
stuff. But I mean, even in seventh grade, I believe it was, I had gotten down Smeagol's voice,
doing?
and we did the play. We did the play called "The Complete Works of William Shakespeare Abridged,"
Mm-hmm.
which is a hilarious play, and there's basically makes fun of all of Shakespeare.
Yeah.
And I love Shakespeare, so that was so much fun. But
I think we should go. Everyone should go back to speaking, and I am big pentameter.
oh, that'd be great.
Just
It's really
the
fucking
whole world
difficult. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be.
Just Thanos snap it.
Yeah.
But soft with light the yonder window breaks, 'tis the east and Juliet is the sun. Rise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who's already sick and pale with grief. That thou her vestal livery is but sick and green, and none but fools to wear it. Cast it off. See, Shakespeare, I like it. So yeah, we did the play.
You know, I wish. Well, there's one of the things that I love about people who are in the arts,
Yeah.
who actually like perform arts,
Mm-hmm.
is that most of them, especially actors, most have like these fucking monologues just floating around and they'll be like, and I'm like,
I know that
that'd
monologue.
be really cool just to be able to pull out of my.
I know that
my
monologue.
ads. Yeah,
It's also part of my Jimmy Stewart.
yeah. But no, I always thought that was pretty cool
Yeah.
because
Yeah. Especially if you're in theater, you have to have like just.
well, yeah.
just have
I'm
to
sure
have a
you
bunch
just
of
have a
monologues.
bunch just kind of
Forgot about a bunch of them though.
rattling. Yeah. I'm gonna spruce up on them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So we're doing the play, and it was Halloween, so we were still like in the very beginning stages because I think it was like December's when we were going to put it on or
Mhm.
something. And I was Gollum for Halloween, Smeagol.
you like cut like everything except for the four hairs.
Yeah, no, it's
grayed
actually,
out and
this was amazing. It was one of my better costumes growing up because I love dressing up and doing all the costume things, obviously for Halloween.
yeah.
And my mom and she always went like fully into it with me, which is great. So we got these weird hands. They had like so they're kind of very Smeagolish, and they got these huge feet that I could put my shoes into,
Mm-hmm.
so it looked like hobbit feet. And then we got a skin tight leotard from the neck down, and we painted it so that it would kind of like be the color of him and like accent like the lines on his body and stuff.
Yeah.
Painted it. I also got like a loincloth that
Nice.
sat down, and then we got this really realistic mask, which I was like so grateful to get because it was like $50. You know, sixth grade, that's
Yeah.
all the money in the world. So we got the whole thing, and I'd go around and sneak up behind people and sneak up and
Yeah.
scare people and whatnot. And so the director of the play saw it. He's also my English teacher who also liked Shakespeare. Tying those two together. Shakespeare teacher, English, yeah. And he goes, we need to put that in the play. So during the scene where Hamlet is fencing, in the Complete Works of Shakespeare Abridged, they do basically they we'll fence or whatever, and he'll be like, "Look over there," and then the guy will look and he'll go tag him. You know. So we were trying to think of ways to make it kind of funny. So one of them was hits him again, and then the final one he goes, or the second one he goes like, "Oh my God, it's Gollum." The guy looks and there's nothing there and tags him, and then he goes to the thing and he looks out like to the audience and goes, "Oh my God, it's Gollum." He goes, "I'm not falling for that again." No, really, it's Gollum. Look, but it's great because I snuck up through the crowd, and kids obviously knew, so they'd be like, "Okay, my mom is sitting in the third row, second seat over. Scare her. My little sister's sitting in the fifth row, fifth seat over. Scare her." You know, they'd be like all the different people. So I'd go around and from like up on stage. I was asking the actors later, and they're like, "Yeah, all you see was people hopping around up in the audience because I'd go around and touch them and sneak up behind them and go." It's great. And then I went up on the stage and tapped the guy on the shoulder, and then he got the tag. It was great.
That's awesome.
So much fun.
I love it.
Yeah. So definitely started very early, very, very early with the whole voices thing, but I love it. Yeah. What you got in there?
Just the grounds.
Oh, that's the prize at the end.
Getting to the end of the cut.
That's the prize at the end. That's where the
Nah.
it's the good stuff.
Nah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's not for me.
I don't like it. What's in let me see the cup.
It was a chai.
Get me out of here. Whoa. There's a little person in there. You hear it? Get me out of here. So this is Small Man in a Box.
All right, I guess this one's Small Man in a Cup.
Small Man in a Cup. No, I did too much of the Al Pacino. Get me out of here. No. Meow. Get me out of here. Take your cup away. That's the Small Man in a Box.
He's drinking me.
I can't do it.
That's a tough one. You have to like squeeze in like the back of the throat and like.
He's drinking me.
I need water for it. I need water. Hold on. I'm gonna get some water and I'll do Small Man in a Box.
I asked you if you needed water before we started. Wait, you got a cup of water, but you only got enough water for a sip?
I downed it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But I should be good now. That's how I practice. That's part of my warm up. I do that. It's part of the warm up.
I'm okay now.
It's part of the warm up. Do a little bit of that, and then you go dingle dangle dangle dinger.
That's my name. Dingle
Dangle 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 dinger.
This is my favorite vocal warm up.
Oh yeah. Listen to the lower jaw. That way the jaw is loose.
You remember our acting class that we took
Yeah.
together? Yeah. With the I don't remember the guy's name, but we like
Yeah.
the most ridiculous things.
That's the those are the fun ones.
Okay, you may continue on.
All right, let's see if I can do this.
Your
Now.
impression of Rob
I
Brydon.
feel like I scratched my throat. So Rob Brydon. He's a Welsh fellow who created Small Man in a Box, and I figured out how to do it.
Cool beans, bro.
Get me out of here. No. Get me out. Please, somebody get me out of here.
It's such a funny one. I can't quite.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not doing it well today, actually.
It's utterly annoying.
No, it's not. You love it.
I think I get annoyed by your impressions because I can't do them.
Yeah, but
There
you
are
have
certain
good
ones.
ones that I can't do as
Yeah,
well.
there are certain ones that like
I can do an Elmo, but you have a really good Elmo.
yeah, but there are certain ones that like that you do, and I'm just get really annoyed by you because I'm like, fuck, I just want to do it. Like when you get into your Michael Caine,
Yeah,
like I'm just like, fuck off, because I want to do it.
young Michael Caine and the old Michael Caine.
I really want to do a Michael Caine.
It's getting better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm working on it.
yeah.
The one I've really been working on
I'm
is
not going to bury another member of the Wayne family.
you do a really good old
Yeah,
old Michael Caine.
yeah.
It's young Michael Caine. That's you're only supposed to blow the bloody doors off. Because then, of course, all the guys and all the brandy selling in the back of the throat. So is Harry Brown and the Batman movies. He said there. She's only 15 years old. She's only 15 years old.
She's hardly 50 years old.
She's only 15 years old. You gotta get breathy with it. Rob.
Don't throw your bloody spears at me.
Is it me? Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, watch The Trip and all the ones that follow it.
They're great.
Yeah.
It's basically what we do. It's our life.
Yeah, that's why I love it.
I've for like the last 10-ish years, I've been trying to do a Roger the Alien impression from American Dad.
Oh, okay.
I've never been able to do it. I don't know how to get to it.
Do it.
I can't even. You're gonna have to pull it up so you can even hear what it is.
If I pull it up and do it, will you be really angry?
Yeah, I probably will be extremely PO'd.
Really?
And that's how angry I am. I didn't say pissed off. I just said PO'd.
What's his name?
Just type in Roger the Alien.
Alien. I spelled that right.
That's
Whatever, doesn't matter.
Mama just loves Freddy. For playing with the chickens.
See, I don't know where to start. So sometimes I'll start with like a Peter Griffin and like kind of like
See, that's
step
what that's
down
Yeah, take out the Peter.
because
Your Peter,
I mean,
your Peter is very good,
it's
so
set-
it overdoes this one.
No, I know. So I'm trying to think of like where like Seth MacFarlane where like he would start, right? So like how he would get there, because he does Peter, right? So sometimes it's so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mama.
I don't know. Yeah, I gotta listen to that one a little bit more.
Yeah, it's crazy because I've been watching it for all 13 seasons. For 13 years, I've been trying to figure it out.
I just can't seem to do it. Roger the Alien.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, it's kind of like in here somewhere.
I don't know.
Now you're going into an old school kind of timey way.
Yeah.
Back to 1920s, say.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I have a feeling because he pulls a lot of inspiration from old actors. Like Stewie's the combination of two actors from like the 40s, like the 50s.
Stewie.
Yeah, I forget he did a whole thing where he talked about like which inspiration, which people
yeah.
he took Stewie from.
Gotcha.
Mummy.
But I got into voices because I wanted to be, not that you asked, but because I wanted to be like Seth MacFarlane. I wanted to be Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
Do my own show, do my own voices.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I still do. I still
you gotta
want to
get the
do
Tesla because he drives a Tesla. I know that.
that. I still want to do it. So,
Yeah.
but
Hell yeah.
at some point.
Yeah. It's a fun thing to do.
Oh yeah.
It's also good at parties.
Yes. They're good.
What's your party trick? Voices.
Yeah.
Oh, do some.
Wow. Okay.
Keanu Reeves.
Whoa. Yeah.
That was
You need.
We were watching. I pulled that up before we started this. It was
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves.
But it was
Good
like
Morning
Keanu
America.
Reeves. Like it was
It was
more
Good, it was
like
Good Morning
this.
America, and he was doing
From 1946.
Yeah, exactly. He was. It was basically surfer. Surfer bra. Kind of.
It was when,
it was, it's Keanu Reeves. So he has
What
a little bit
movie?
of surfer bra.
What movie they were
But
talking
at the
about?
same-
Oh, Point Break.
But at the same time, like when he was speaking, it really was like it came off more like that. Like it was like he's trying to be that cool, suave young kid, but he still has a bit of this going on.
Like he grew up in Huntington Beach or something.
Yeah, but he's got it's kind of like the insightful surfer.
I'm like the all-seeing surfer.
Sometimes when I wake up in the morning and I go out on my board and I'm catching some sweet gnar, I like to think about things.
Do you
Sometimes
ever?
if I look forward through the tube, I can see the other side.
You know, like when it's like just as the sun's like popping up, and your feet are dangling off either side of your board, and you're just kind of casually floating there. And you can just look at the horizon, and you just see like your whole life is like laid out. And you're just like, oh,
I've always thought,
like that's a fucking moment, dude.
I always thought that, like, if you want to see the future, look in front of you.
Dude.
But that's just like some of the thoughts that I have in the morning when I'm out on
Well, no, that's
in the ocean.
But you make a really valid point, because like if you turn around, that's where the past is.
If you turn around, you're living in the past.
But if you look forward, you're like, that's the only way to get.
If you want to go somewhere, just take one step forward.
So true.
Yeah.
So true.
It's the insightful.
I mean, because even when you drive, you gotta put your foot down. You're taking a step, technically.
It's like that's even like a half a step.
But I mean, the point is, you're still stepping forward.
You makes a point. I think we might have to create this insightful surfer character.
Dude. Yes. Just fucking like, so insightful surfer. What do you have? What are you talking? What's the topic today? So
I was
no, just like, so wait, what's up?
What's the topic of the day, insightful surfer? Well, this morning I got up and I was out in the ocean. I looked out and I saw the light glimmering off the top of the water. So I think today's topic should be business. Business. Yeah, business.
So like the essence of business is like when you build a brand and a company up, when you get to the top and you have a successful structure of how everything is just worked, and you have like your company, everyone has the same moral standards, your whole company just glimmers.
Yeah. Also, when you're at the top, that's where you see the most gold, and that's where it shimmers.
And then you can get the best board on the market and shred up those tubes.
Surf every day.
Sex wax, gotta love it. Hashtag not sponsored.
Hashtag not sponsored, but looking.
But open for negotiations. Hit us up. Hit up the hotline.
Open for negotiations. Quick tip: I'll say yes.
Hit up the hotline at 155-SURF.
Yeah, I think this is a new character.
Yeah,
the
I like
insightful
it.
surfer.
I like it.
It's a good one. Look at that. We're making
Check
something.
out itty bitty movies for.
We're gonna do something with the insightful surfer.
Yeah, I like that.
We'll have Vin bring up a. He'll be the interviewer.
Yep.
So what? So.
I gotta go see So Bitch.
So bad. So. Hey, insightful surfer.
Oh yeah, what's up, dude?
Hey.
What's up, bro, amigo? How's it going?
Yeah. I'm the interviewer.
Oh, what's up, interviewer, dude?
Oh, it's you. I didn't know we were ready. Okay, cool. Let's do this thing. Really, you're only supposed to be ready once you're fully ready. But it's okay because I'm ready now.
I'm always ready. I just go with the flow. Surfing. But,
Going with the flow usually leads to a blow.
yeah. Sick. When you just go with the flow, you're kind of always ready because you're just like always just.
I know a guy who has great flow. His name is Joe.
Sick. Moving on.
It's the worst interview ever. Like
Yeah.
the one interview with the one surfer is like, You know, the guy's like, so what was that? What was it like out there? Oh, so we went out and hit the lip. Football.
Yeah.
Came back.
Shut.
Football. It's tubular. that guy's interviews are
Dude,
great.
you know who one of my favorite film characters is Sean Penn from
Days
Fast Times
Fast
at
Times,
Richmond.
yeah.
Oh, that's a sick jacket. Where'd you get that? The network gave it to me. Oh. When he's getting interviewed for his for his dream sequence.
Yeah. I just saw him the other day.
He's not in Haiti anymore?
Huh?
He doesn't live in Haiti anymore?
No. No, or at least he's just visiting LA. But he's got a few years on him. Yeah. He's I think he may have done some drugs at some point.
Oh, you don't say.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
What's your favorite voice that you
It's
go
hard
to?
because it changes so much.
Well, okay, so then
It's
what's
like sometimes, like my favorite accent before used to be British,
mm-hmm.
but now it's definitely changed to Australian.
Oh yeah, for sure. Mine at first was British because I couldn't do an Australian, so I always did a British one. But I always did a Cockney British because I didn't know how to do anything else. And then when I figured out how to do an Australian, I'm like, okay, that's my favorite. And then I figured out how to do German. I'm like, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
And now I'm back to British because I watched Love Island for 2 months, and now like I have a couple good different British ones.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, so now I'm trying to find the next new favorite one.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what my favorite thing is now.
I'm still working on my South African accent. There's certain words that there's certain words that I can't. I just can't. Like I just slip.
Yeah.
The accent just slips.
That's
like
a tough one.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. I don't know what mine is right now. I don't know. What have I been doing a lot lately?
I don't know.
Not that you listen.
No, not that I listen.
Oh, look, it stopped raining. Did it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Sun's
bit
out.
sunny outside.
Sun's out.
It's
Happy Memorial
it's
Day,
a bit
everyone.
sunny outside. You know. I don't even know what I'm doing there. Sometimes I just like to do a different accents and see what happens, and then you get into the weird things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy Memorial Day, everyone.
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're posting this tonight.
Oh, Friday. So what you were gonna want to do is walk outside, jump off the balcony.
Oh. Okay.
All right on.
Should we listen to some opera?
No. Okay. Do you like doing characters more, or do you like doing like people more, voice wise?
You mean like real people
Yeah.
versus like
Like, do you like impersonating people more, or like coming up with characters, or doing characters?
if I come up with one and I like it because I came up with it. Yeah, I mean, if it's something that I've created, it's awesome. But then if it's also something that I've, like Small Man in a Box, or didn't do well for you guys at all. I screwed up my throat with Al Pacino. Like if I get something like that and I get it, I love it
Mm-hmm.
because it's like I figured it out.
Right.
Yeah. Get me out of here. Stuff like that. It's cool.
Yeah. I think there are some though that are like just really gimmicky. You're just like, I think because everyone can do a Christopher Walken.
Yeah, you know.
Everyone can do some version of Arnold.
Yeah, but if you want to do a good Arnold,
Yeah.
you got to know how to. It's not just this is a jobber.
Yeah.
It's not just as, when you're having an interview, you have to have the speech like this. Goes in more.
Yeah.
It's coming from down here when you speak.
Well, I mean, you do have a good one. I'm just saying, like, there's some that I think are
Yeah,
really,
some of them get very
are
gimmicky.
really
though.
gimmicky. Like even like you can do a good, like even if you could do
Most of like
Christopher
the
Walken, you
most
could-
of the main ones are pretty gimmicky.
Yeah.
But
I'm trying to think.
But when it comes to accents or dialects or talking like somebody does,
Mhm.
I like
looking at, like, doing research on it too. I can't remember his name right now, but he's a dialect coach.
Oh, the guy
specialist.
that's
Yeah. But he gets down to really specific things, like the guy that played Biggie in that movie, the Biggie movie.
yeah.
So Biggie has a lisp, right? With that lisp, there's two ways that people have a lisp.
It's the
With
tongue
their
goes
tongue.
to the top,
Yeah,
and the tongue
remember?
goes
So
stays
the
at the bottom.
tongue goes lisp up
Or lift.
or lisp or down.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was saying the guy did a really good job with it, but the way that his lisp came out, because he did the opposite of what Biggie was doing. I think Biggie had a lisp tongue up instead of a tongue down, and the other guy had a lisp tongue down.
Mm.
So it changed a little bit, but he was like, overall it was very good, but those little details definitely help to round out the whole character. So he goes into details about like all that stuff and like the muscles, the different techniques you can use when you speak.
There's certain Russian dialects. One is tongue. Your tongue is like in the back. You keep your tongue back.
Yes.
And then there's one you keep your tongue forward.
Russian sits. There's a general Russian who sits much more in the back of the throat more. It's he's had a lot of vodka and sits around. That kind of Russian, very slow speaking kind of Russian. That's the tongue back version. Yeah.
You do a good John Malkovich too.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
I'm not. I have to think about that one quite a bit.
I think that's a pretty recent one, right?
I have to think of something he said too.
That's a pretty recent one because we started fucking around with it when Bird Box came out.
Yeah.
And so we were both. And I tried
Was
it,
like,
and then
get out of my house.
Yeah.
Get out of my house. What are you doing here? So it's not very good right now, but it's it's fun to those are fun to play. Once I hear it, that helps too. I hear it. That's how I'll do a lot of them. I'll hear it and then I'll see it when I'm doing it.
Imagine in your mind's eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what helps when I can see it, when I see it visually, and I can also hear it. When I speak it out, I picture it in my head.
Interesting.
Because I can see the way that they move their mouth. And that helps.
I was listening to this interview with Dana Carvey the other day, and it just like
On Jimmy Fallon?
no, on Howard Stern.
Oh, because he was on Jimmy Fallon too.
Oh.
And they were doing a bunch of. Was it Jimmy Fallon? Yeah, Fallon.
Probably.
And they were doing a bunch of stuff, and he goes to the presidents, and he goes back to like George Bush, versus Obama, which is much more staccato and like this.
Yeah.
And he goes, starts doing this like Trump thing. It's just noises. It's great.
Yeah, he was doing this one that it's really funny. Where he talks to, it's a conversation between John Lennon in heaven and Paul McCartney, and so he's like if I want to know like if Paul could ever just check in on John or vice versa, and like just kind of see like he wants to know how things are going on Earth, and he's just like I gotta think about it.
How are things going, John?
No, he's like,
Hey, Paul, how's it going?
and he's just listening. I was doing a song with Ariana Grande the other day, and he's like,
Who's that?
and he's like, oh, it's this girl.
Grande the other
Yeah.
day.
It's like he's just like weird shit. It's like so.
Hey, John. Hey, Paul, how's it going?
And he's like, oh well, there's a lot of backlash going on with the Orange Man. He's the president of the United States. And it's like,
No, an orange man.
Oh, I think I heard part of
something
this.
like- yeah.
thing.
but it's just that just like that whole concept's hilarious.
Yeah. It's funny when he does his accents and different stuff like that.
And he
'cause
does this
into-
whole thing. He calls them mini impressions,
Yeah.
and he'll go
I
like
think I've seen that too.
he'll go like John Lovitz in kindergarten.
I need a number 2 pencil.
Yeah.
You know, like he'll just do like a couple lines. He did one the other day where he's like Michael Caine in kindergarten.
Okay, caca.
KK. Gaga. That's great. Yeah.
He goes like
great with
Michael
those things.
Michael Caine in the first grade. I like eating paste because paste tastes good. Paste is good.
You're getting better with those.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just he's really good at impressions.
Yeah.
I love listening to people who do impressions, like just figuring out how they get them.
Yeah.
And he was talking about like how like when he finds a voice, he'll like just do it to ad nauseum. So he said when he figured out how to do Scarface, he's just like he would just do it forever. And he's like, I remember when I figured it out, it was Thanksgiving, and he was sitting at the Thanksgiving table, and he's just like, "Can you pass the sweet potatoes?
Yeah.
Hey, somebody pass the sweet potatoes. Pass the sweet potatoes now."
Yeah. That's great. Yeah. Yeah. I heard him do that one.
So good.
Yeah. I love that.
I think that's my favorite one to do. Is this Scarface? Yeah.
Yeah. You do. Yeah.
I do it. Yeah,
You
I
like
do
that
it.
one.
She's not for you, man. Just stay away from her. my favorite line of that movie. Well, I have two. My favorite, but one I think my top one is when he goes. It's like right when he he's starting to become Tony Montana, and he goes into like a motel, and the guy like says some shit. He goes, "Do you want me to go back outside and come again? We can start again."
Oh yeah.
We can try again.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. How about I go outside and come back in when we can start again?
Start again. You
Or-
can do
or
it
like-
again.
And then my second favorite one is when it's like the very first scene where he's like trying to come in from Cuba to Miami,
Yeah.
and the guy like the agent like grabs his face and goes, "How'd you get this scar? Eating pussy? How the fuck you get a scar like this eating pussy, man?"
I gotta see this movie. I haven't seen it in a long time.
It's so good.
Yeah.
She's so fucking polluted. I can't even have a kid with her, man. What I say? No woman, no kiss. You fucked up, man. You piece of shit.
Yeah, I like his idea of just like him at like Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Or just a different
Yeah. Pasa
mundane-
sweet potatoes.
just a different mundane locations.
Yeah. I need some half and half cream.
He's working behind the counter somewhere. Whose ticket number is 45? That was me. Come here. What do you want?
Okay, what can I get for you? Scarface as a waiter.
Yeah.
Oi, welcome to Noble. What can I get for you?
We got a great special.
You slipped into Al Pacino a little bit.
Well, it is Al Pacino.
I know, but
Yeah, I know.
hey, how's it going? Welcome to Noble. My name is Tony Montana. What can I get for you?
We'll have 3 California rolls.
Okay, come on.
And then he calls back to the chef. Call back to the chef.
We need 3 California rolls.
3 California rolls. Okay. Just regular Al Pacino.
It's just back there too.
Yeah, all
It's just the
versions.
restaurant of all different versions of Al Pacino.
Yeah.
And the
It's
host,
just-
the host
It's
is
just the cast of good. It's just the cast of Goodfellas is what it is.
no, and the host is young Al Pacino. Oh yeah, a table for 2.
Hey, welcome
Welcome.
to Nobu. Yeah, no, come on in. Come on in. Well, we'll find a seat for you over here. You have a reservation? Yeah.
Hey, I'm not serving those fucking people. You get out of here, man. I got a real fucking problem with you, man.
I know you're not throwing out our customers again.
Hey, man, fuck you. You don't tell me what to do.
It'd be so much fun. It'd be a great restaurant.
It's just all different versions of Al Pacino.
I'd love that. I'd love that.
There's so many versions.
Yeah, there are. There's a Well, kind of. There's young. There's one where he puts an accent on,
Yeah.
Scarface, and then there's just
Then there's
progressively older Al Pacino.
Yeah. It's just everyone gets a little older. You know, everybody just gets a little older.
You know.
You know, I was doing this movie.
Great ass.
Great ass. I was doing this movie with Adam Sandler. Okay. I didn't know what I was doing. Didn't get I just said yes.
I just said yes.
And then all I know is I'm playing a part with Adam Sandler
All I know.
dressed as a woman. And I'm supposed to be in love with her.
They said I was Tootsie. Then Dustin Hoffman came over and said, no, I don't, no.
Dustin Hoffman is kind of like this in his younger days.
He's younger, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's voice gets deeper as they get older. I wonder what mine's gonna sound like when I get older.
You're just giving in perpetual slow motion.
Oh, he wants a flank steak. Yeah.
I would like to thank the Academy.
Like steak.
It puts the lotion on the skin, or else it gets the always again.
Rubs the lotion on his skin.
Yeah, it's gonna be you. When you're like, oh, I would like to thank the Academy.
Oh, precious. I
Jimmy Stewart meets Buffalo Bill. I'm done. That's it. This is over. I've accomplished everything. I've accomplished it all. This podcast is
Wait, you gotta keep going with that.
podcast is done.
Yeah.
After this, we're closing this shop up.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, this is a tough one. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna say now. It's gotta be the lotion in the basket.
It rubs lotion on its skin. or it gets the hose again.
That was Jimmy Stewart doing Buffalo Bill.
That's you know, that's one of my favorite concepts, and my mom turned me on to this. Is she always would say, whenever she would hear me doing a voice, she'd be like, "Okay, now do that voice, but doing
Yeah.
a German accent or
Yeah.
something." It's like,
Yeah.
oh, how like? And then you got to think, okay, like I'm doing the voice, and it's like, okay, like now how do I get to that second part?
Right. Like if you're doing Al Pacino, because they do Al Pacino doing Scarface, it's Cuban.
Mm-hmm.
Al Pacino. Yes, of course, if you're going to do Al Pacino doing a British accent, gonna be a lot different.
What about doing Michael Caine doing
Right.
an American accent?
Michael Caine doing American accent. Okay, so that's gonna be really fucking difficult.
So now you get
Now, what you gotta do is bring it down back
So,
to.
what I'm going to do is speak like this. When I do this, I have to keep the day. I have to keep the nasal.
So essentially,
I have to keep
I think essentially it's just this, right?
I have to keep the nasal in there so I can still do an American accent.
it just sounds like
It's hard to. That's a
Yeah.
tough one.
yeah.
I think. Okay, so Michael Caine is like this. Not exactly, but it's my version, and I'm working on
Michael Caine doing a New York impression.
it. Get out of here!
It just sounds like Trump.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're supposed to be right now. I know everyone said we're supposed to be over here, but I'm not listening. That's what Donald Trump is. Basically the American New York version
Well, not really. I
of
mean,
Michael Caine.
but you could if you
Because he's got
maybe if you brought it up,
He's
if
got
you
that.
brought up the
he's got that thing going on.
but maybe if you brought the tone of it up to match Michael Caine's pitch.
Because Michael Caine, he's up here.
Right.
Does that sound any,
So I'm gonna.
does that sound any different?
I know I'm president, but I've started to do impersonations of excuse me.
Dude, that's like in the that movie The Long Shot, where the president is an actor, a
Oh,
TV
yeah,
actor,
yeah,
and
yeah.
he's just like, I want to leave the presidency to get into movies.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it's a tough racket. That's really difficult to do. It's a tough transition.
Only like 2 people have ever done it. George Clooney and
So I think for the next time I'm on this show, because I'll be on again. Let's be honest. We should have set up. We'll have set up scenes and stuff that we can do. Different voices and just some different shit.
Yes.
And we'll get it all set together.
Yes. I think I could probably do Elmo doing a British accent.
Mm-hmm.
Elmo. Okay. It's right, friends.
Huh. I gotta get there. I did it last week on the podcast.
It's me, Elmo. Okay. Alright, everybody. How's it going?
Kinda.
It's almost You can.
Alright, everybody.
It's Jimmy Stewart doing Elmo doing British.
I wonder how many people tuned out.
I think I just.
Okay, so today was brought to you by the letter J and the number 2. Emma wants to thank you for joining.
So yeah, next time for you guys, what we'll do is some more of this stuff, but it'll
Fuck yeah!
but it'll be put together in a better way.
I always, since Elmo, since the Muppets are they're 80 years old, right? They've been on for 80 years. I always loved to wonder what if Elmo was a real thing and not a puppet, what he would do when he leaves the set. He'd just be like, and be like, cut.
Alright, someone bring me my fucking drinks! I'll be in my goddamn trailer!
This is exactly the shit that we're gonna bring you.
Yeah.
We're gonna do characters in scenes that you wouldn't expect.
Tell Bob I'm not doing another take until I get my goddamn money!
That's just a small preview.
So, all right. I guess we'll wrap it up there. Thanks for coming, buddy.
Yeah, of
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a long
This
trek,
was
but I
fun.
made it.
This was fun. It turned in from no. Let's figure out what we talked about. Okay. We
Yeah.
went from 0 topics to talking about Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles,
Yep.
and then voices for the rest of the hour.
Yeah. And then an entire concept for your
Oh,
guys'
yeah.
pleasure on the next
Yeah, we figured out a concept for what to do, and then we also figured out a new itty bitty.
and a new itty bitty. What was it again?
The
The insightful surfer.
yeah,
Yeah.
the existential surfer.
Yeah. I'm the insightful surfer. This is my cousin, the existential surfer.
I'm the radical skater.
Yeah. He really does have some radical ideas.
No, that'd be funny if it's the it's the
The political surfer.
no. But what
The existential
No.
surfer. The insightful
the
surfer.
insightful surfer
Yeah.
and the and his buddy the
Yeah.
the
We've got I actually brought a special guest.
the
this
calming
time.
the something like different but in the same realm, like snowboarder or skateboarder, just like
Oh,
something.
this is my cousin, the existential skater.
Yeah. Just the transcendental skateboarder.
Yeah.
What's up? I'm here to talk to you about meditation.
Yeah. He lives really far away. He lives in Venice.
Yeah.
You mean Venice, Italy? No, Venice, California.
Yeah. Sometimes if I don't have my board.
See, it's different because he's there in Venice, and I grew up in Malibu.
Oh,
It's a very
dude, that's
big
like
difference.
that's like a 1 hour skate.
Yeah.
I can't do that. You're getting a phone call. All right.
Anyway,
Anywho.
It's been real.
Yeah.
It's been fun. I don't know if it's been real fun, but it's been something. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, guys.
Goodbye, good people.
Justin, you know where to find him on Instagram, Justin Dean Jones. And you can find me on Instagram, Harrison Berger. You know all the links. They're there. Twitter, Harrison C. Berger. Follow the podcast on Written and Directed by Pod on Instagram. Subscribe to the podcast on YouTube. Follow the podcast on iTunes and Spotify. And wherever you listen to podcasts, you can find it. If you guys want to call in and leave messages, that's a new thing now. The link for that is down below. So you can submit a voicemail and I will play it on the show. And if you want to, you can. The link is down below. It's through the Anchor app. So give that a go and we will have some fun. Justin, thanks for coming on. Guys, thanks for watching and listening. And I'll see you next week.
Peace.
Cut.